This message is being broadcast by the Department of Defense of the Republic. Continue to carry out the following instructions.
Are you
The broadcast will quiet at this time for your safety.
This message is transmitted at the request of the United States Office of Civil Defense. All television and radio stations in the United States will now cease their regular programming to carry this special message.
We'll do it live!
Sunday Fun Day. Welcome everybody to JFM Studios Live. This is the third episode of the 2022 season. So I hope you guys are doing well this fine Sunday. And we got to make the most of this because I have to go to work tomorrow. And I don't want my weekend to end. Man. So let's get it started. Where's my show? Right here. There we go. Wait a minute. This is not Photoshop. We're in Clip Studio Paint. There she is. Shelly with her smug face. And I see you guys in the chat. Brother Near, King of the Fat, TD Camper, Mr. Blank Mask. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. And yes, I'm live streaming on Sundays and Wednesdays for this month. I'm not going to be streaming anything during May because I'll be too busy packing up because I'll be moving. Exalted Axel and Sword Demon, welcome to the stream. Hope your Sunday is going well. So let's start the show. I gotta put on music. Let's see. My usual stream music we'll do. It's been a while since we've heard those. Let's see if I can find it. I have a whole bunch of files in this computer. Oh boy, my life will end if my computer dies, because I have so much stuff here. Gotta make sure the volume's low, so nothing would surprise me, because that's embarrassing. I don't want to be surprised, and I don't want you guys to be startled either. So let's play. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you, Brother Near, but so glad you can join us. Yes, I do have stuff saved on my hard drives. I have external hard drives somewhere, like 2 of them. Like, each of them are like a terabyte big. They have 1 terabyte of storage each. So before I move, I should back up some of my files in there. So that's a good idea. I have never been to New York City, but I would like to. One of these days, I would like to visit. Hey, Positively More, welcome to the stream. I'm doing good.
I cut right through the wreckage and look onto the sunset.
Oh, no. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry guys, I quit the music player. I gotta go back to my file again, pick all the songs. Oh no, I was trying to lower the volume because I couldn't hear myself. I don't know if it's too loud for you guys, but yeah. Let's see here. Stream music. I'll just raise the volume on the on my XSplit for you guys while the player is still low for me. I think that'll work. Oh, I can't play that. Let's see if that'll work. If you still can't hear me, then please let me know. Oh, positively more. You gotta go to work on a Sunday? It's fine. I understand. Anyway, since you're here, I am kind of getting back into pro wrestling. You know, just watching old clips of WWE, the Ruthless Aggression era. You know, that's the era that I've watched when I was like a teenager. Sure, Mr. Blank Mask, you can tell me a joke. But I can't guarantee I'll laugh, since it's very hard to make me laugh. Okay, let's see what I can do here. Yes, I think since I'm into pro wrestling, kind of, I think finally I'll finish my remake of the 2003 Royal Rumble. You know, FSW Royal Rumble. Those two pictures, they've been waiting there for like 5 or 4 years now, waiting to be finished. Which song was that? What song are you talking about? This one or the song that got cut off? Because the song that was cut off was, it was called, it's an English cover of My Hero Academia, um, opening 3. I don't remember the Japanese name. It's an English cover by Nate Wants to Battle of My Hero Academia opening 3. That's that's all I know now. Because I forgot the name of the title. Now I'm trying to figure out her facial expression here. It's a good thing you guys can't see my face now, because I'm making weird faces. Trying to think what's appropriate for her if she gets blood splattered on her. What do you call a fat Mexican with no arms and no legs of impact chair? I don't know. What do you call a fat Mexican with no arms and no legs of impact chair? I plan to stream for 3 hours. It will end at 4 o'clock my time. So that means 6 o'clock yours. Yeah. Beanbag chair. Oh my gosh. I guess that makes sense. Alright, I'll see you around at 5 o'clock. Mr. Hero over 9,000, welcome to the stream. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. It's a nice way to spend my Sunday. It's better than doing nothing. It's a nice way to progress on art while being social, you know? And I am working on some Malice Mansion icons. Planning to do this with all my kid characters. I'm working on Shelly right now. And one fun fact about Shelly is that when I first created her, she was an adult, and she was originally going to be Ashley's mom. And then I was like, maybe I can make Ashley's mom a kid, and she can be in my Malice Mansion story. But then Shelly became her own thing, and she's just gonna stay a kid and not live enough to be an adult. Because I've always imagined her to be the first victim. And the way she dies, I keep changing it, but I think I figured out something official for her, and it's gonna be brutal. What you so scared about? With my icons, there are 3 different versions for each character. There's the normal version where they're smiling. There's the bloody version where they're splattered with blood. this is the that's what I'm working on now. And then there's the uncanny faces. So after I'm done with this, I'll work on her uncanny face, which is a little freaky looking. TD Camper, you are half correct. But how that happens, you have to read the story. That'll come out next year, hopefully. I'm still writing it. I'm on chapter 3 of the script. No. Very important stuff. And I hope you don't mind if Malice Mansion has a slow build-up. And yes, I'm drawing gore. This is a scary comic, and it will have lots of blood and death. But at the same time, I want to keep things, somewhat tasteful. It's not super exploitive. If a kid were to, have their head crushed, then I'll just do it off screen. How many pages, chapters will the graphic novel have? I'd say there's going to be 26 chapters, and each chapter will have no more than 40 pages. So if I were to do the max amount of pages for each chapter, let me pull out my calculator because I suck at math. Oh my gosh, it's gonna snow. Stupid. Anyway, let me pull out my calculator. 26 times 40. Oh, how appropriate. 1,040 pages. Well, TD Camper, sometimes the scariest scenes are the ones that you don't see. Like, you have this, if you use your imagination, what's going on, then right there, that's, it can be super scary. I won't hold back a lot, so don't worry. Maybe I can release an uncensored version, if things go well. That's just a little lesson I learned back in college. I was working on a project, a little anti-drunk driving video or something, and it was stupid. It was a little skit of me as a officer interrogating the drunk driver, which is also me in that uh, in a wig with long hair, you know. But apparently the guy that was arrested for drunk driving ran over a kid. So I drew a picture of a kid, you know, a little girl, getting run over, and it was pretty bloody. Um, I know some of my classmates were disturbed by it, and the teacher did tell me that if I want to make something scary, you know, the less I show, the more scary it is. Because if I leave it to the audience's imagination, then it can have more of an effect. So that right there, I've learned a lesson. Also, I guess it's also telling me, hey, don't draw the stuff, please. Okay, so it's like, okay, I got it. I hate getting in trouble. There was another part, or another reason that I got in trouble back in school. It was like the head director at the school, you know, called me into his office, and then he was like telling me that some of the students were disturbed by my sexy pinups of my characters, and they were worried that I might draw that I may be, that I might be drawing sexy pinups of them, which was not the case. I don't think I ever drew any sexy pictures of any of my female classmates. No, I haven't. So I guess they were worried and they tattled on me without no telling me a thing. So right there, I started to not trust people, and I became a lot shyer when it comes to showing off my work, especially my sexy work, which is why I have that account on Twitter. Because not safe for work artists, they are the nicest and least judgmental people out there. Even though I don't consider myself a not safe for work artist, I do feel, you know, safe around them. How funny is that? Do you think the publisher should be Dark Horse Comics? Maybe. I'm still going to go to the independent route. Yes, exactly. They jumped to a conclusion and tattled, which is like, oh my gosh, I can't trust anybody. That's my life, you know. It's just people come and go, and people betray you. That's how it is. That's why I pick my friends, you know, wisely, and I keep my circles small. I'd imagine if I were to go to school again for some reason, I will not make any friends, because I just don't know if I can trust them or not. And it was the reason why I didn't want to see my cute little Jane pinup that I did a long time ago ever again. I hid it away. I was like, I do not want to see this again because I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed of it. People think I'm a pervert because of it. It got so bad that one of my classmates was like, she straight up told me that she's not interested in reading Jeff and Taylor because she thinks it's straight up porn. It's like, okay, that's 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 a weird conclusion. I remember when she told me that I got depressed and didn't you know, I basically cleaned my apartment because I was so upset. I remembered. Forgot what day, but it was sometime around 2011. Hello! Yes, this is Malice Mansion, or a little promo. I'm making icons for each character, so I'm drawing Shelly. Just so you know, this isn't her blood. She's not hurt at all. She's just splattered by, with it, and she's just horrified. Well, that's you, and I totally respect that. But for me, I can't do that. You know, I'm very passive aggressive, I guess. All right, I think that's enough. Let's work on that background, and I have to pull this out in order to get the get the background. Oops, didn't mean to cut it out. It's okay though. Have I read the storybook about Captain Underpants and the Super Diaper Baby Adventure 1 and 2? This story is quite hilarious, but I read the storybook since I was in middle school. I remember Underpants when I was in elementary school. That's when it first came out, and it was hot, you know? Not hot as in sexy, I mean hot as in popular. And I can't remember if I was influenced by it, but I thought the two kids, making their own comics was pretty cool. At, at the time, I had no interest in making comics. I just wanted to make picture books. Write the dialogue in one page and then make the corresponding image on the other. That's how I would do things back in the day. But then, around high school, that's when I decided I'll do comics. It's all because of manga. That's true. All right. Okay, let's copy and paste. There we go. Do you know that Alan Moore wrote an erotic story called Lost Girls? I never heard of that. I never heard of that name, and I never heard of Lost Girls before. But it sounds interesting. If it has girls in it, I am very interested. Is he related to Positively Moore? No, just kidding. I'm just being a doofus. Okay, so there's that. Maybe I should add more shading. Oh yeah, I yesterday I caught up with my sister. I we had a nice little phone call that lasted for like 2 hours, and she's doing great. If you don't know, Cindy is my real life sister is basically Jeff's sister because Jeff's sister Cindy is based off of my real life sister. So it's cool how that happens, and one reason why I don't draw lewd art of Cindy ever. So there's that. Boy, I kind of wish I have a guest during the stream, because sometimes it is tiring to talk to myself or talk by myself. It's been over a year since I had a guest on. Okay, let's save as Shelly Blood. There we go. This music is too happy for what's going on. Alright, excuse me while I drink some of my soda. Soda tastes a bit flat. I don't know. I don't know if it's properly sealed or not because whenever I take a swig, there's some leakage. That ain't right. Oh hey, it's a song again. Hope you're still here, smart demon. Does it creep you out that there might be some people who simp for Cindy? I don't anymore. Not since I realized the truth. It's all right if you have a crush on Cindy, the character. Just don't expect me to draw, sexy pictures of her because I won't do that. But if you commission somebody else to do it, then that's fine. But as long as I don't see it, that's good. It's all good. Because at the end of the day, the Cindy Jefferson is a fictional character. I'm glad you're creeped out by the eyes. Yes, I was inspired by the creepy looking Yuri from Doki Doki Literature Club with those eyes. So I'm like, oh man, I should put that in one to for one of my characters. So yeah, I chose Chelly to have those eyes. You see, this is my attempt to recreate those eyes. Yes, Doki Doki is a very interesting game. I haven't played it myself. I only seen playthroughs, but it's very unique. I can see why it's so popular. Now that I look at it, her face isn't that scary. Oh well. I guess in a classroom of 20 kids, I guess one of them has to be the cutest looking scary face. Guess this is her. Actually, no, I take that back. I think Michaela's uncanny face is cuter. But this isn't very scary to me. That's the conundrum with me and making horror. It's like if I were to make something scary, it's not scary to me, but it may be scary to other people. So I just don't know. It's like I could be finishing Malice Mansion and be like, man, this is not scary at all. But you never know. I never know. Anyway, let's save as. Shelly Un. There we go. There's that. Very good. Don't save. Then there's uncanny face is pretty, cute looking too, in my opinion. I don't want to see that yet. Let's open up Photoshop. And open these files up. Oh, and I can show you guys my newest Jane and Jeff picture that I finished yesterday. I'm proud of it. Yeah, I can't do this in Clip Studio Paint, but I do this in Photoshop, which is adding a stroke to a layer. Flatten the image, change the image size, cut it in half, and save as a JPEG. Same for this. Stroke. Let's see, 20. Let's save as JPEG, and I'm done. I'm done with Shelly's icons. I think the next character I'll make will be a boy, since I've been drawing all these girls. But I can't help it. Girls are so much fun to draw. Whether it's family friendly or a spicy, doesn't matter. Girls and women are fun to draw for me. Okay, now let me show you the Jeff and Jane picture that I finished yesterday. It's so good. Ah, look at them, they're kissing. This is the first time I drew these two kiss. And it's such an innocent kiss too, it's, lips puckering. It's not open mouth or anything. It's no, it's very innocent. And I imagine they're around 15, 16 years old around here. Probably 16, since this is in high school. I had fun shading and coloring this. It's so good. I was worried that Jane's prom dress would look too bland, but I guess she's not the type to wear something super extravagant. You know, unlike Ashley. And look at the lights and the balloons. They're very fuzzy, which really makes the characters pop out more. I'm getting better, guys. I'm improving. All right, so let's continue. I'm just going to work on this. This is a little, quote-unquote, screenshot of Malice Mansion. This is near the end of the comic, but don't worry. I'm not giving any context. Just so I don't want to spoil anything. In fact, I don't think I've spoiled anything big at all. I'm pretty sure you guys will still be surprised. Yeah, just a quick screenshot.
But y'all knew that. The big boss dog, yeah, I had to do that. I keep a blue flag hanging on my backside, but only on the left side. Yeah, that's the flip side. Ain't no other way to play the game the way I put it. I cut so much you thought I was a DJ.
JFM, what would you do if DC offered you a chance to write a cover story or a crossover story with Jeff and Taylor and the Justice League? I would be very interested in it. As long as I have help, that's I'm very open to that. Hey, Attack on Titan. It's I haven't watched the new season of Attack on Titan because I already read the manga all the way through. This doesn't look right. Her ear shouldn't be right there. Okay, excuse me, guys, while I try to figure this out. You know, how does your ear look? Where should it be? I think it should be here. They're having even more fun now that you're here. Welcome to the stream, Black Ready. Hope we're doing well. Yeah, this is just a little screenshot slash test, coloring test, just to see how I'll color this comic next year. Hello, Game Challenger Wolf. How are you? On vacation on a bus. Nice. That's some vacation. Yeah, are you taking a vacation on the Magic School Bus? Because that right there, the possibilities are endless. You can go to outer space, you can go, in the ocean, you can even go inside the human body with that bus. That bus don't play. And it's free, supposedly. Hey, good afternoon, Deli Cake. I read your update today on Tapas. Very sad. I got the feels. Yes, and don't take your helmet off while you go into space. Apparently, you turn into ice. It's a little sad till chapter 2. Aw. Well, I do like the sad stuff sometimes, Even Malice Mansion has plenty of sad parts. Oh, I know it's not a magic school bus. Come on. I was only joking. Why is Amanda crying? Well, wouldn't you be crying too if you saw most of your classmates getting killed right in front of you? I'm just seeing how I'll shade this. interesting song. This is from Final Fight 2. Is Amanda the main character? Because I feel like it is. No, she's not the main character. The main character is Katie. Amanda's just a major character, but not the main character. Alright, what a cool scene this is. Who's excited for Malice Mansion? I know I am. This story has been stuck in my head since 2006. I was a sophomore. No, wait a minute. I was a freshman. I think. Well, the early version of Malice Mansion I thought of when I was a freshman, but when I created the characters you see now, that was my sophomore year. Yes. It's all coming back to me. Sometimes I miss high school. Sometimes I want to go back with my current mind and just start over. Make things right, you know? Correct the mistakes I've made. I think that's what a lot of people would want to do, but alas, that's why we make mistakes, you know, so we can learn from them and junk, and it's lame. Because I feel like I'm going to make mistakes for the rest of my life, no matter what I do. It's like, ugh. It's like I can never be right. I just want my life to be good. I hate changes. Friends not being friends with me anymore. Even the ones that I thought would be there with me forever, gone. But it's good to know that you guys are excited for it. That's why I'm hoping my life would turn around, you know, for the better this summer. Oh my gosh, funny you mentioned that because I'm listening to this audiobook called Replay about this 43-year-old man that dies and then wakes up again in college. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I always wondered if they make a plot like that. I mean, I had an idea like that where, you know, a loser dies and then he gets to redo things in high school with his current mind. I was gonna call it hindsight, but you know, Replay, that's also a very good title. But awesome, I should, you know, read that book. Oh, well, that's one way to, you know, do time travel, I guess. But, for me, I'll just, if I were to do some bets, I'll just make little shao bets. When it comes to fights and junk. I wouldn't bet anything big. And if I were to do that, I would have to do it once. If I do it twice, then, people will be suspicious of me. So, if you guys were to go back in time, is there anything you would like to correct? I think for me, I would like to correct, if I went back to art college, I would like to, you know, not focus so much on my cartooning and just focus on regular art in general, just so I won't alienate myself from the rest of my classmates and they won't treat me like the guy with the one-track mind. I'll also be careful on what I'd say to my female classmates. Actually, to anybody, really. Not get jealous. And of course, with my current art skills, if I were to go back in college now, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so much better. Because, when I look at my cartooning back in college, it's terrible. Terrible. It's like, man, this isn't what an art student should draw. Learned a lot from my old stuff, but I would love to have done more one-shots to get a better idea of how to panel. Yeah. I mean, it kind of sucks that I have to remake Jeff and Taylor again, but small price to pay, I guess. In fact, no, I could actually make Jeff and Taylor into a one-book kind of thing and make different make different series off of that. So there's an idea. I would undo a lot of my mistakes from high school all the way up to now. Same here. When you're in an argument and when it ends, you automatically think of the perfect comeback. I definitely take advantage of that. Nice. I hope you remember all your arguments then. Also, I was so cringe in middle school, I would go back and maybe tone it down. Oh yeah, I would tone it down too, for me. The dumb things I said in college, man. Especially on Facebook. I would chill on Facebook. Just update on the important stuff. Not complain about random things and just say, I like hentai. Because that's true. I remember, back in 2010 or 2009, I actually wrote, I like hentai on my Facebook page. In front of family and friends. Granted, not all of my family members know what hentai is, but a lot of my friends do. And that's just a weird confession. I'll also complain about dumb stuff. You would glomp random classmates like LOL, what the Oh my gosh. Yeah, for me, I'll just mind my own business, because I know things will be okay with me. life would be fine. No need to worry. I wouldn't, pressure myself to getting a girlfriend or anything, because really, no, that's not necessary. Especially if you're a teenager. They're practically outlawed now. What, the word glomp or girlfriends? Power Rangers. I don't want to listen to this. Don't want to listen to this either. Nope. Nope. There we go. Boxing Round Remake. Alright. Now, speaking of boxing, I don't know if you guys seen my Instagram story last night, but I recorded this guy knocking out another guy, and the guy that won was very tall. He's like a 6'7" junior middleweight. And that's very tall for a guy that weighs 154 pounds. He's super skinny, but he's strong. I don't know, dude. Honestly, I would just talk more. I used to be really quiet and didn't socialize as much as I could have. Yeah, me too. If I, with my current mind, I would talk a lot more to my classmates. In fact, I was so quiet back in college that one of my friends told me about a little joke that one of our classmates said. I wasn't around, but she said that I was the quiet guy, so she thinks that I'm gonna shoot up the school, and she's gonna be nice to me just so I'll not kill her during the killing spree. And I remember when I heard that, I was taken aback and offended. It's like, come on, I would never hurt anybody. People actually think of this just because I'm shy? So yeah. Another reason why I don't trust people a lot, man. First they tattle on me, and now they think I'm gonna shoot up the school. What the heck? And YouTube, if you're listening to this, I'm just telling a story, okay? Don't you ever take this stream down just because of that. You're stupid robots. Okay. Had a boy that I had a crush on and decided to admit the last day of 8th grade via note, and he wrote back, "Have a nice summer." Oh no. I'm just imagine if I made that into a meme. Like if Jeff were to write Jane, that he likes her, and she just writes back, "Have a nice summer." Oh boy. Oh man, that would suck if your phone got stolen. If my phone got stolen, then that's it for me. Cause I don't have a password on it, so they'll have access to my social media, my text messages, my pictures. Oh. He declined your Facebook friend request? That's sad. I tried to friend a girl that I used to know. I wonder if she accepted the friend. the friend request. I'll check. I'm checking Facebook right now. Nope, she didn't respond yet. So, and it's fine. I don't have a crush on her or anything. It's just the last time I saw her was back in kindergarten, and her Facebook feed, as I'm seeing it, her pictures, she has a husband and a kid. So I'm like, that's so cool. So I just kind of want to, you know, reconnect with her, send her a picture of us back in kindergarten, and said, "Hey, do you remember me?" No, nothing awkward or anything. Just want to jog her memory. That's it. Yeah, first phone was stolen, got yelled at by family members, then tablet got stolen too, got yelled at as well. Sucked big time. Oh no. Ah, that sucks. This is the cell phone getting stolen theme. What you're listening to now? Truth is, we all were just mushy brain teens trying to find ourselves. It's true. Even now, at the age of 32, I'm still trying to find myself. Let's just hope things work out for us. Huh. Oh, you made yourself a husbando. It's Cal. Yep, I know who he is. Buff Leon Kennedy is what I call him. But it's cool, I haven't made myself a waifu yet. Some people think it's Amanda, but no, it's not. Most people go to Europe to find themselves. At least that's what I learned from Dr. Wolfula. Man, maybe I should go to Europe then. In fact, if I were to pick a European country to visit, I'd pick Finland for sure. Finland or Norway. Seems like they have very nice people there, and the climate's so similar to Alaska. What's my dream kind of girl? Are you into? Uh, let's see, sweet mom type, or like a vixen type. Man, well, how about all of the above? The type of girl I like is you know, one around my age because that means we share the same experiences and likes, most likely. And a woman that treats other people well, has a good sense of morals, is cute, loves cats, uh, has a good sense of fashion, knows how to fold a bed sheet because I can't do it. And she would teach me a lot of things. A woman that would not judge me and not ever make me feel guilty, and very patient and very kind towards me. And a girl who likes sex as much as me. So that is my ideal woman. And very loyal. She'd have to be very loyal. Just go to the Shaolin Temple and become a monk. That's what everybody else does. Oh man, well, sometimes I would joke with my friend, saying that, man, if I don't get a girlfriend or get my comics published, then I'll just register to become a monk and be celibate forever and be away from people. Just be in the church, reading the Bible, and play basketball with the other monks. Out of all the female OCs of yours, that you commissioned in the past, which is waifu material? Wow. For me, I really like well, what's her name? Is it Katie Chung? I think that's her name. I drew her once. I don't know if she's an adult, but I hope she's an adult. But yeah, I think she's a waifu for me. And thank you. Just say big titty goth girl. Yeah. I mean, depends how goth she is, but yeah, I can do that. But she also has to meet the other criteria, being loyal and sweet and kind to me, patient. Oh, you'd hook me up with Millie? Awesome. Millie is a cutie. I don't know who I'd hook you up with. I mean, I don't know. There's not a lot of good-looking guys that I create. I mean, there's Jacob Johansson, but he's evil. I don't know if you like the bad boys. This is Jacob's the type of guy that won't hesitate to kill a guy. This song is annoying. There we go. Welcome back, Fat. The funny dad type that kick butt? Nice. Oh no! Katie's an adult, but she's also a lesbian. Oh no. Well, it wouldn't be the first time. I remember I had a crush on a girl back in high school, and I think it turned out she was a lesbian. But man, I did some cringy stuff. trying to impress her. I bought her a water bottle that had her name on it. That was so cringe, so dumb. What the fuck, man? I'll tell you one thing, if I go back into high school, I would not do that. In fact, I'll just leave that girl alone. Okay, Positively More, I'll see you later. I'll see if I can make more videos, more regular videos, and then I'll upload them this week. What are my thoughts on my story of Batman and Somerville trying to stop a drug weapon smuggling operation? Team Starhammer? Well, it's a nice story, but I still don't want to draw it because I don't. I just don't want to, especially if it's a comic. But like I told you before, you can commission somebody else to draw it for you. You have my permission to, use my characters or something like that. But I just don't have the energy or the interest to draw that. I mean, I'm at a point in my life where I don't need to do commissions. Especially with the job I'll start during the summer. I'll be good with money. Same. Even if it's a series of drawings, I'm not interested, And I'm doing it for both of our benefits because, if I were to accept a commission, then it's not going to look good, and I don't think you'll be happy with it. So, yeah, there's that. I mean, I've grown a lot since I moved here. Back then, I would just accept any old commission because I was desperate. But now I've learned, it's okay to say no. I just hope you understand. Sorry, you ruined Katie. Oh, it's okay, it's fine. If I were to pick another waifu, I'd say, Mrs. Yin. She's a married woman, and I don't go after women that are taken, but if it's her, then yeah, I think she's waifu material. Well, let's see. I could point you in the right direction. I mean, there's Summer, aka Dino Blanky. She's a fan of Jeff and Taylor, and she draws very well. I just don't know if she'll be interested in that, but But I don't know. Let's see her name. Let's see. I think it's Dova Garbage in Twitter. Hold on. I know I have her on Twitter somewhere. Oh, Dilfs in Love. That's her name in Twitter. So yeah, that's her name in Twitter. And if you were to, talk to her or something, please be patient. Don't, you know, ask her constantly if the commission's ready or not, because you're lucky you were dealing with me, and I'm super patient with you. But there are other artists that would not take your attitude lightly. So please just be patient with her if she agrees to draw stuff for you. Have I ever thought about making NFTs? Nope, never. I will never make NFTs. Don't like them. The Baby Blues Commission, I'm going to be finishing up that commission after I'm done with this. Okay, as I'm rendering this picture, I hope it's good quality for a comic. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, I hope it's not too much detail for comic. Like, imagine if I were to color every panel like this. Do you think it's too much? Or should I stick with cell shade? Alright, I'll see you later. Is this a panel or a cover? Well, it's supposed to be it's just a one shot, but it's supposed to emulate a panel, like this is how my panels are gonna look. I personally like it when some frames get a little extra attention to help them pop as the main image. Oh, yeah, that's true. I mean, there's going to be plenty of tests after this. Oh, thank you. Yep, I'm liking it so far too. my Katie and yours would get along. Want to know why? Yeah, why? Is it because they like to wear leather jackets? Boy, I can't imagine how long it would take to actually color one page if I were to do it like this. I would have to dedicate a whole entire day for a page. That's ridiculous. Well, that and because my Katie was born and raised in a post-apocalyptic wasteland ruled by demons, she literally experienced hell on Earth more than your Katie. That's true, yeah. Katie hasn't dealt with literal demons, just the demon, inside her, metaphorically. Let's see how I'm gonna do tears. I'm trying to find the right way to make tiers. The story I'm writing for her is about going back in time to prevent that future from happening. That's a good idea. Ugh, 2 hours in. We have one more hour left in this stream, and I'm done. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. Probably work on some more videos. Hey, welcome back again. Almost done with this. Can't forget to save. Gotta press that save button. Your aunt is coming to visit, so you have to stop watching the stream, unfortunately. Oh, that's okay. It's totally fine. No, if you're gonna leave now, then I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. Enjoy talking to your aunt. And I'll see you later in a different video. All right, before you leave, the thoughts of the rest of your female OCs. Well, let's see. That elf girl, yeah, the one with the long blonde hair and the bow, and yeah, she's pretty. I like her. Susan Yin? No, no, that's the. No, Susan is the name of the mom, right? What's the name of the daughter? Is it? No, is Susan the daughter? Sorry, I forgot. Could have sworn. I think Susan is the daughter. Anyway, Mrs. Yin's daughter. She's cute. Reminds me of Tanya, Taylor's sister. Yeah, there we go. Susan's the daughter. Okay. Yeah, but she's cute. Let's see. The Muslim girl's cute too. Even the girl that turns into a werewolf. That's she's a cutie also. You have a whole bunch of cute OCs. Oh no, please. Sorry guys, I'm looking at my phone. No. No. Winter storm warning. From 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Monday to Wednesday, heavy snow expected. Total snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches. Expires in 3 days. Damn it. I hate that. One less fuck you, right? I don't like that, guys. You know why? Because at my workplace, I'm gonna have to be the one to shovel that shit. And, traveling there and wasting time and guys having to use the plow and it'll keep snowing and snowing and I'll have to keep going out in order to shovel. And it was so good too. The weather here was so good too. I have 3 more weeks of that place. 3 more weeks, and then I won't have to deal with that anymore. But winter is a biatch. I can't believe it. Team Starhammer. Every Team Starhammer member will be scared of Batman except for Jacob. That's just the reality. Well, and maybe Maxine. Maxine would be interested in Batman, since he's so macabre, I guess, as she would put it. Go out there, shovel the snow. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna rant about this for the rest of the stream. Because 5 to 10 inches of snow after all this time. I was hoping we'd get like a light dusting. Like, please let it be false that we'd get a light dusting or something. Not 5 or 10 inches. Why? Especially since I have stuff to clean outside. Alright, TD Camper, I'll see you later. Have a good rest of Sunday. They are indeed a crime syndicate. So yeah, to answer you just answered your own question. Batman is supposed to strike fear into criminals. So right there, no need to ask me. They say the storm warning won't happen until tomorrow night. So I'm gonna have to see if we can prepare. If it's not gonna snow tomorrow, then at least I'll prepare. I'm sorry, guys, if you're annoyed by my rants or scared or something. I'll be fine. It's just a little stressful for me. Alright, guys, if you haven't yet, please like this stream. Like, you know those stages in the Arkham games where there's enemies and guns? Yep, I know those stages. It's been a long time since I played those, the Arkham series, but I remember those. Not a lot of people like stealth missions, but I do. I like to do stealth when I'm playing Far Cry. That's... Oh, and Watch Dogs. I also love to do stealth in that game too. Yes, I read your proposal, and I know what you're proposing. I have it in my mind vividly. I know exactly what you want. But I'm still not going to draw it. Honestly, I haven't added any more characters to that commission because I'm gonna add I plan to continue your Godzilla commission after I'm done with the Baby Blues ones. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Hello, Starleaf. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing okay. You know, I just got. I'm just in a even worse mood because I learned it's gonna snow later in my hometown or the town I'm at. Just it sucks. Just adds more stress to my work. You know, tomorrow. For the rest of the week, basically. Yeah, I hear you on that. You want snow? Excuse me. You have snow and you want spring. I'm like that too. But spring can be a double-edged sword because, hey, the snow's melting and it's getting warmer, but at the same time, the bugs are out. So I don't know, but right now I'm just sick and tired of the snow. Ooh, nope, not that. Jeez, I gotta be honest, I really do like the rendering of this picture. Almost reminds me of a Goosebumps cover. And I say almost. But, yeah, should every panel look like this, though? Or maybe I should save it for the chapter headers. Yes, Starleaf, the bees. I hate the bees. Oh, that's fine. It makes sense because the Godzilla Commission is supposed to be the third part of my story arc, with the Baby Blues one being second. Let's add a speech bubble here. I gotta download more speech bubbles in Clip Studio. I don't know how to do that though. There we go. That's the font I'll use for Malice Mansion 2. Thank you. I like how the coloring turned out as well. But maybe I should desaturate the colors a bit. At least by, you know, 30%. There we go. There we go. Much different from Jeff and Taylor, right? This song is too happy. There we go. I want to add more texture to the background just to make the foreground pop. Like a dirty magazine. No, but ding, ding, ding. Oh yeah, the blood. Oh my gosh. And I made sure the blood is, you know, dark red or brown because they've been, you know, the blood has been there for a while. Blood of their classmates, you know, not their own blood. Although I think Katie should have some wounds at this time. You know, she's been fighting. Save room theme, okay. I can do that. RE. Ah, yes, classic. You're evil. Resident Evil. I imagine she's talking to the main antagonist here. Yes, I like it too. Has anybody here played any of the Resident Evil games? I know I've played the original, the first one, and the remake of the first one. I played Resident Evil 2 once, and I replayed the remake for Resident Evil 2 multiple times. I never really played Resident Evil 3, the original. I played a little bit of it, but then I, you know, kind of quit for some reason. But I did play the remake 2 years ago, and it was great. It was fun. Short, but fun. It's one of those games that has a lot of replay value because it's short. I played the heck out of Resident Evil 4. That's one of my favorite games of all time. Never really played Code Veronica all the way through. Starleaf, of course. Of course, I know you're joking, but you've never played Darkseid in the Umbrella Chronicles. Man, you're missing out. Those are some fun games. They're nice little recaps for the Resident Evil story. Also, light gun games are fun. And of course, I played Resident Evil 5, 6, 7, and Village. Man, Village came out almost a year ago. That's crazy. Time moves very, very fast. I know they're available for like PS3 because you can play them with the PS Move, that little add-on. It's a shame they didn't do that for the PS4, you know. The remakes are good too. It's just I find it a little jarring at first because the remakes for 2 and 3 used the RE engine and made it more realistic looking. I did like the anime-ish look, with Resident Evil 4 through 6 and the Chronicles, because Claire Redfield in the Dark Side Chronicles looks so hot. She's my number one waifu in all of fiction. I should have said that. That she's my waifu. I'd imagine she's the loyal type. You know. All right, I really should finish this. It's done basically. So what do you guys think? How would this look as a panel if all panels look like this? Oh, you didn't like RE3 remake? Probably worst RE remake out there. Yeah, I mean, I think they made that at the same time as RE2, which is why it came out so fast. But yeah, it does seem a bit rushed. There are some moments that I like in Resident Evil 3 remake, like Carlos when he's in that hospital. That's a nice little moment. Also, this may be dumb, but one of my favorite parts in the newer Resident Evils is the items. The item inventory. How you get when you get an item, it just pops up in the screen, and you find add-ons to your weapons, and then you see how the weapon looks when you put that add-on in. It's just I just like it. Inventory screen in Resident Evil 2, 3, and Village. Very good. You're an Alexia Ashford kind of gal. Nice. Yeah, but I don't like her brother though. Her brother's a weirdo. Yes, Claire is adorable. I like girls with ponytails too. It's probably why I like Linda so much. My character. Alright, so let's save this as a JPEG. Yes. Okay, so we're done with that. Alright, so this picture, I have a half an hour left to finish this, but I think I can do it. Just gotta shade and work the background. No, for Wednesday's stream, I'm gonna draw something, draw some fan art for of a guy's OC. I've been meaning to draw this character for a long time, and it's gonna be a surprise for him. Oh, TD Camper? No, it's not TD Camper's OC. It's another guy's OC. Yes, I did see the trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4, and it is crazy. Sora looks older though. I mean, he looks like he aged like a couple years. I just kind of hope it's the final Kingdom Hearts, so that Sora and Riku and Kairi can have a happy ending together. Especially Sora and Kairi. I mean, come on, they gotta be together. Let's do it. One other thing I want from Square Enix is an announcement for Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. I mean, come on, where's that, guys? Don't know if it'll be announced in this year's E3 or probably the Tokyo Game Show, but hopefully it'll be announced sometime this year. Really, E3 is canceled this year? How come? Is it because of the pandemic? I mean, I understand if it's that, but they gotta still do a virtual thing, right? Also, what character are you hyped for the most for Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2? Because I believe Excuse me. Well, I really am hyped for Kate Sith. I want to see him. Oh, Wilson the Green, welcome to the stream. Didn't notice you were here. It's so cool that you're here, though. Oh, Zach. Yep. Gotta be honest, I don't know the whole storyline between Zach and Cloud, and it is kind of confusing to me. I guess people say I gotta play or know Crisis Core in order to understand, but I don't know. Don't know much about Zach.
Nice fight. Congratulations. You made it very well. You've done a great job. Okay, please register your name.
Yeah, I wonder how they're gonna do Kate Sith's moveset in this new action style. And hopefully Red 13 will be playable, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, they did change the timeline, right? So that means the remake won't really be a remake anymore. It'll just be its own thing. But I do hope they keep the certain events that happen, like the Golden Saucer event, Chocobo Racing, uh, Dine, you know, Barrett's old friend. It may be a stretch, but I don't think they're gonna put any Star Wars or Marvel things in Kingdom Hearts. Like people think about, I think it's strictly a Disney thing, Disney Pixar, because they want cartoons. Although Pirates of the Caribbean was there. It's so weird. Me, along with my friend Paul, we're like so weirded out that Disney owns Star Wars. If I were to make a guess, they would probably do the modern Star Wars stories, like with the new sequels, probably something with the Mandalorian and that Baby Yoda, Rogue One. The new Disney Star Wars things. Hope to make a return of the Final Fantasy characters design. Maybe. Oh, again, yeah. Excuse me, I misread that. But yeah, they should bring back the Final Fantasy characters. Like Squall, aka Leon. Yuffie and freaking Sid. Put some Final Fantasy 9 characters there. Come on, it's super underrated. And yes, this is the Baby Blues comic strip. In my opinion, it's kind of a weird crossover, but they're here. They're here in Somerville for some reason. Yes, Vivi is in Kingdom Hearts 2. But he's like, he only has one or two lines, and then it's like, oh, that's it? Vivi doesn't need Cypher. Vivi just needs to travel by himself. He can be a summon. Nah, they can't do that. Summons are reserved for Disney characters like Bambi and Simba. Thank you. Yes, I try to keep or capture every freaking style out there. I can emulate any style except for maybe Gundam, and that will take way too long. Oh yeah, Setzer. Is he a character for Final Fantasy VI? I think so. But yeah, Zidane, Garnet, and Steiner. Heck yeah, we need to see them, and I want to hear their voices. Ah, yes. Okay. I gotta confess, I've never played Final Fantasy VI. I should. Maybe I should play that on the computer. Is it available on Steam? Because I could play that. Hey, maybe I could let's play that during, for YouTube or something. Ooh, heck yeah. Then I'll probably do that. Oh, grown-up Zoe from the comics. Baby Zoe's fine. Yeah, it's good. It's cool. I just remember them from the cartoon show that aired in Adult Swim for a while. Why why can't Adult Swim just show reruns of the cartoon? It's very underrated. Oh, hello, TD Camper. Welcome back. I'm just finishing up this commission. I got done with the Katie picture. You know, that dark-looking Malice Mansion screenshot. Yep, I read the comic strip. Oh yes, you can show me if you have any no more female OCs. You're more than welcome to show me. I have no problem with that. I like the grooves, if you haven't noticed. Mods awake, post grills. Oh yeah. Also, Wilson the Green, I have a question. Uh, I noticed that you write the Pokédexes for those Poke waifus or Poke musus for Kinky Mations. I think that's cool. How do you know Kinky Mations? Because that's awesome that you know her, or kind of work for her, or collaborate with her. met. Oh, you met her through commissioning and became regular on our streams. And she saw some of my writing projects. She wanted some help with writing on the Musus. Awesome. Because she's dyslexic, and I agreed to help her out, so we've been working together on those since. Awesome. That's cool that you know her. You know, I do like her art. She is so good at anatomy and shading and everything, and she posts so much. It must be her, her full-time job to do that. 'Cause that's just amazing. She draws 8 to 10 hours a day? Yeah, that is her full-time gig, man. Wow. Lucky her. Although if I were to try to do that, I would get tired. You know. I mostly like to draw 4 or 5 hours a day. Like for me, I'm more productive in the morning, and I usually like to draw from 8 to 12. So, yeah, that right there is 4 hours. And then I take a break, and then I just want to keep taking a break. So, yeah, that's how it was before I had the job. She's got some kind of method to make it doable. Like, I can't imagine my fingers drawing that long. Yeah, same here. Can't imagine it. Well, I admire her work, and hopefully someday I'll be lucky enough to, have her draw something for me for a commission. Yes, I do imagine Cassidy to be a fan of Fort Town. Oh yeah, I imagine they go by very quickly. Oh yeah, Cassidy would totally draw them. She would totally draw the Four Town characters or the boys. Marcus Gillard, welcome to the stream. Yes, this is a commission that I'm gonna finish up very quickly. I'm kind of over time, but I'll finish it up. It's fine. Yes. The idea. Um, yeah, I guess I gotta prepare if I want something from her. I mean, she has every right to reject a commission idea, right? I mean, I should know. So I'm not gonna take it personally. Oh my gosh, Marcus, happy birthday. You are 30 years old? Awesome. It's also another online friend's birthday, and I gotta draw something for them. Just draw something quick. Quick and easy. Also anonymous. Okay. Yeah, I can understand that. I wonder what he's gonna say. Gotta finish the background though. It's yeah, right there. It's the shading. I gotta finish the shading. He must have died of ligma. Hey, that's a good idea. Hello, River White. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here. All right, it's all right, Wilson Green. I shall wait for you. There we go. Lovely music. Lovely Persona 5 music. Persona 5 has to be the best thing I've played last year. Persona 5 Royal, to be specific. Hold on, can't forget to save. Okay. I don't know what it's gonna say. There we go. Look at this sus. No, he's not gonna say that. Cringe. No, he's not gonna see that either. Oh, hey, yes, I did see the mascot you drew for yourself. Interesting. Yeah, I when I saw that, I instantly thought of Kenshi from Mortal Kombat. Is this Scott Steiner? No, Scorsteiner. No, Scott Steiner. Is this Scott Steiner? No. Stupid Daryl. What lovely neighbors. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got something. Wait a minute. You think that's our neighbor? Or tacky lawn decoration? All right, guys, what do you think of this dialogue, huh? I just thought of it right now. This is what I do for quickies, you know. I don't write a script for quickies. I just have a gist of what the character is gonna say, and I just make it up on the spot. Another option is you think that's your neighbor or an avant-garde art piece. That's another option. Okay, so I'm done with that. Let's save as a JPEG, and it's done. Commission David Baby Blues. Cool. Cool. Look at this. Look at this. The style. It clashes, but it works. Thank you guys. Thank you. Now, in case you missed it, this is the other picture I finished. A little test panel of seeing how the comic would look, Malice Mansion. So I'd say it looks good. I mean, it takes a while to render something like this, but I'd say you know if every panel looks like this, then it kind of looks like a modern Marvel or DC comic. You know how detailed it is, and I think it could work for a scary comic like this. It just takes a while to make it. So, a little fun conversation for you guys. If Malice Mansion were to be animated, I imagine it to be a series. Just one season, and that's it. Like 13 episodes, and it's done. Do you think it'll be a nice place for like Netflix? Or do you think it belongs somewhere else? Or do you think it's appropriate somewhere else? Also, let me play a song from the Malice Mansion soundtrack. We haven't listened to the Crossroads on this stream yet, but I imagine this will be like the ending theme for Malice Mansion, during the credits. Only probably with different singers, I don't know. Let's listen. I'd say it would fit in with Netflix or Amazon. I would choose somewhere that would push for it to be animated personally. There is not enough horror animation. Yeah, exactly. I'll totally pitch it to Netflix or something if they're accepting submissions. Let's open up the other picture that I finished. Oh, wait a minute! I haven't showed you guys this. This is what I done on Friday. I like how it turned out. This is merchandise. I am going to put this image on a notebook, a T-shirt, a mug, whatever it can work on. But it's Heidi, and she likes to play hide and seek, and this is a very cool looking, you know, image. All right. I also finished this. It's Shelly, her little bloody icon, and I drew her uncanny version. I also wondered about the idea, what if Malice Mansion were to be animated, 3D, like a 3D animation? It could work, probably, as long as it's not animated by the same studio that made that new Pinocchio movie, with Polly Shore. No, no, I don't want that. I want Pixar levels of animation. If it's gonna be 3D. Yeah, it could work. All right, guys, it is almost 4:20 p.m. where I'm at, and my phone is at 2%, so I gotta go. Yeah, Pixar quality for sure. I say that because Katie kind of looks like Riley from Inside Out. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so that's it from me. So I wish you guys a wonderful rest of your Sunday, or whatever day it is where you're at. So yeah, I'll be resting a bit and attempting to make new videos. So I'll see you guys later. Okay, JFM out. Goodbye.